Is the nisab required for zakat on crops and fruits or not? And what is the amount of the required nisab in this case? Scholars have differing opinions on this issue, meaning is there a specific amount defined by the Sharia? If a person has crops or fruits that are less than the nisab, zakat does not apply. However, if this amount or more is produced, then zakat is obligatory. There is a difference of opinion among scholars regarding whether zakat is required on small or large amounts of crops. The majority of scholars, including the Malikis, Shafis and Hanbalis, as well as Abu Yusuf and Muhammad from the Hanafi school, hold that this view is correct. Zakat is not obligatory on crops or fruits until they reach the nisab, which is 5 wasks. There is no charity on less than 5 wasks. If someone has less than 850 kilograms of produce, no zakat is due. This is similar to monetary wealth, where zakat is not required on small amounts. If crops or fruits are below the nisab, zakat is not obligatory. Most scholars agree with what Imam Bukhari and Muslim narrated from the Prophet Muhammad. No charity is due on less than 5 wasks. If less is produced, no zakat is due. Imam Abu Hanifa stated nisab isn't needed for zakat on crops and fruits. Zakat is due on any amount, even as small as a say. Zakat is on wealth, not small amounts. For crops and fruits below nisab, no zakat. Imam Abu Hanifa said nisab isn't needed. Zakat is due above a sa'. Even small amounts like 50 or 10 kilograms are subject to zakat. He cited the Prophet, 1/10 for rain-fed, 1/20 for irrigated, covering all amounts. Imam Abu Hanifa stated that nisab isn't needed for zakat on crops and fruits. Zakat is due on any amount, small or large, if it's not less than a sa'. Even 50 or 10 kilograms require zakat. He cited the Prophet, 1/10 for rain-fed, 1/20 for irrigated. Scholars agree, no contradiction in hadiths. For rain-fed, it's 1/10. For irrigated, 1/20 if it reaches 5 wasks. Below that, zakat isn't due. If one grows 500 or 600 kilograms of rice or wheat, zakat applies unless it reaches 5 wasks. He cited the Prophet Muhammad's, peace be upon him, statement, 1/10 for rain-fed, 1/20 for irrigated crops. Scholars see no contradiction. For rain-fed, it's 1/10. For irrigated, 1/20 if it reaches 5 wasks. If less, zakat isn't due. Small yields like 500 or 600 kilo owe zakat unless reaching 5 wasks. The 1/10 for what falls from the sky and 1/20 for what is irrigated applies if it reaches 5 wasks or more. However, if it is less than that, then zakat is not obligatory. So if a person plants something and produces a small amount, like 500 or 600 kilograms of rice or wheat, then zakat is due on that only if it reaches 5 wasks. And Allah, the Most High, knows best.